Here's how we're going to lead it off.
Hmm?
So, found out the finalists for the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had a small discussion yesterday.
Ooh, we had a discussion about that one.
Man, we had a discussion about all the Hall of Fames yesterday. I think that was
Yes,
our
we did.
longest segment.
Yes, we
It
did.
was.
And that reaction, Snowman, is how we all were with a couple of the Hall of Fames. Just,
Hell no! Hell no! Hell no!
So,
how can you omit the first player to ever have a thousand season? Give me this. In 1985, a fellow named Roger Craig had the first ever thousand season. 1,000 yards rushing, 1,000 yards receiving. That feat has since been repeated by Marshall Faulk and Christian McCaffrey. Marshall Faulk has since been honored with a gold jacket, a bust, and his spot in the Hall of Fame. My question is this: why won't you do the same for the first fellow to ever accomplish the feat?
And the question also is, how long are you going to make CMC wait? Because CMC, as great as he's been, he's not a spring chicken. At some point, his career is also going to be up. How long are they going to make him wait?
I am so angry with the Pro Football Hall of Fame and how they continue to disrespect Roger Craig.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hell, Ricky Waters, another former 49er running back, was on the Hall of Fame list. He got eliminated, but he was on the list. Roger Craig was on the senior list.
Right.
Why won't y'all give him the love he deserves and the gold jacket he deserves? See, the Pro Football Hall of Fame and the voters therein are full of shit. They're full of shit.
You're correct.
Because they continue to omit, block, and cast out the first player to ever do the deed.
Mm-hmm.
The year was 1985 when it happened. And I'm sorry, Victor, but I got to mention this. It was at Candlestick Park, and it came against the Dallas Cowboys.
That's
in the
fine.
Third quarter.
That doesn't bother me at all. It's Roger Craig. It's a sign of greatness.
You know what this Hall of Fame is? I mean, purely and unadulterated.
Trays.
Look, you know how I am, Snowman. I am never gonna hate on greatness, and Sanford had a lot of great.
Me neither.
From
your
Jerry
90s
Rice,
Cowboys were fantastic.
Right. You know,
all
and
right. I'm not gonna hate as much as I pick on Cowboy fans, real Cowboy fans.
Right.
Not the 90s. I am not.
Right. And
I am not going to hate on greatness
at
all.
And I show so much love to the likes of, Smoking Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, Mr. Receiver, Steve Young, and of course you got to throw in Roger Craig. So
and for that man, you got to throw in John Taylor.
But the weird thing is, and I asked this before, what going forward, there needs to be a solid structure, a solid, completely filled out structure of what constitutes a Hall of Fame worthy career, because it seems like the goalpost keeps getting moved back further and further and further and further, so that certain people can get in and others are left out.
By the way, I got to correct you on something, Snowman. Ricky Waters is still eligible under the 25 players that are under consideration for class of 2025.
Okay. So he's still eligible, right?
He's still eligible. They're going to narrow it down to 15 with the names announced December 28th through the NASCAR Hall of
The
NFL Hall of Fame and on the NFL Network. We were bitching about all the Hall of Fame yesterday.
I get it.
Dog went in on the NASCAR.
I saw it and I made it one long segment when I cut everything up yesterday, and I
love
it. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. My thing is, why won't y'all give the love to Roger Craig that he deserves?
Because
if you're talking about someone who came into the league as a fullback in 1983, 3 years later he became the starting running back when Tom Rathman came in, and Tom Rathman needs to get some love too. He and Daryl Johnston, two of my favorite fullbacks of all time, along with Matt Suey. But this is about Roger Craig.
To me, the fact that you have beat writers making these decisions, you got to 86 that. Because you're starting to see biases starting to pile up.
Yep.
And you start to see, they don't want to see a person in for this reason or that reason that has nothing to do with being on the field.
Roger Craig won 3 Super Bowls. 19, 23, and 24. He became the first player in Super Bowl history to score 3 touchdowns in a Super Bowl game. Super Bowl 19. Look it up.
Yep.
Okay. The Super Bowl 23. Okay. Montana threw for 356 yards. 215 of them went to Jerry Rice. Guess where 101 of them went?
Roger Craig.
9 catches, 101 yards.
Right.
And he also had 60 plus rushing yards in the game. So he's not worthy with all those numbers. I'm run out of things. I'm going to close this because I've run out of things to say. But I will insert this.
So I realized that I think even though it's not advertised,
right,
there has to be a place for stupid people. We don't know because we're not stupid, so we don't know anything about it, like a secret club society.
Oh my gosh.
So I come to the conclusion that he graduated from SU, stupid university. Yeah, and all the stupid ass letters that go along with graduating high honors of being stupid. I can't do no more, man.
Vámonos, dominos, vámonos. Stupid university, where everyone graduates. Magna cum stupid.
I said this yesterday. It's getting to the point where we can no longer use Hall of Fame as a measuring stick for greatest of all time in pretty much any sport, because the Hall of Fame is no longer a collection of all of the greatest of all time.
It's arbitrary.
It is arbitrary.
Because if that were the case, Roger Craig would have been enshrined on his first try.
Roger Craig would have been enshrined, and Pete Rose would have been enshrined in Cooperstown.
We went deep on that one.
To the Hall of Fames, even if you invite me as a press member, until fellows like Roger Craig, Pete Rose, John Taylor, Daryl Johnston, Tom Rathman, and others like him and others like Pete Rose get their due in the Hall of Fame.
I ain't coming.
Which includes Paul Konerko.
Yeah.
You, and you. That's Snowman's take. What's yours?